Good morning, Dr. Noor. Our group, which comprises Adeline, Jenam, Zian, Wei Ying, Yingxuan, and me, Tariq Usman, will be presenting the financial crisis of Wells Fargo. On behalf of my group, I, Tariq Usman, am delighted to introduce the Wells Fargo Company and its financial crisis. First of all, Wells Fargo is a global financial powerhouse that traces its roots to the California gold rush of 1852. Over the years, the company has grown into a diversified financial services provider by offering a comprehensive suite of products and services to its vast customer base. Today, Wells Fargo stands as a leading financial institution which serves over 70 million customers across 35 countries. Under the leadership of CEO Mr. Charles, Wells Fargo has a strong market position in the United States. The company's business model centers on cross-selling, encouraging customers to engage with multiple services, thereby enhancing revenue streams. Its operations are divided into three segments: community banking, wholesale banking, and wealth and investment management. However, Wells Fargo has faced significant challenges, including a major scandal involving the 2016 fraudulent account openings and ongoing regularity scrutiny. Consequently, Wells Fargo's net income decreased by 40.43% in 2022 due to breaches of customer employee accounts. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau imposed $3.7 billion fine, exposing a pattern of Wells Fargo widespread management. Additionally, the company was found overcharging employees, resulting in fines and repayments. Despite these challenges, Wells Fargo remains committed to its cross-selling strategy and community engagement. However, the road ahead involves addressing legal issues, restoring trust, and maintaining its historical resilience.
Good day, Miss. I'm Adeline. As mentioned in the introduction, Wells Fargo financial crisis is mainly caused by its fake account scandal and systemic failures. So now let us further discuss about these issues. In 2016, Wells Fargo was involved in a scandal regarding the creation of 1.5 million unauthorized accounts and 565,443 fictitious credit card accounts, which results in the substantial financial harm to clients. This issue is further motivated by Wells Fargo culture of focusing on short-term gains. Employees experience intense pressure to meet daily sales targets, leading to the unethical creation of fake accounts and financial losses for clients. Moreover, financial incentives for meeting sales targets further encourage fraudulent activities among branch managers and personal bankers. In response to the scandal, Wells Fargo terminated 5,300 employees involved. However, stakeholders remain skeptical and that the bank's reputation suffered as customers turned to rival banks for services. Next, another issue faced by Wells Fargo is its systemic failures. It reveals the mismanagement in automotive loans has influenced about 1.3 billion in harm over 11 million accounts. Issues caused by systemic failures include incorrect payment fees and interest charges, wrongful denial of mortgage loan modifications, unjust overdraft fees, and freezing of client accounts due to unreliable filters. However, the insufficient oversight, poor escalation, and monitoring procedures at Wells Fargo allowed all these issues to persist, causing harm to clients and damaging the bank's credibility. Despite being aware of loan mismanagement problems, the bank failed to ensure compensation for borrowers, providing misleading information to clients about monthly service charge exemptions and sustained deceptive practices due to inadequate governance and internal controls. Besides that, Wells Fargo senior management fostered a culture of dishonesty where employees issued credit card without customer approval, referred to as an assumed consent lie. This culture of widespread lying was encouraged by higher management, significantly contributing to Wells Fargo's current crisis. That's all for my part now. I will now pass the time to Tarif. Thank you.
Thank you, Adeline. The next issue concerns Wells Fargo employees seeking unionization due to the toxic work culture arising from threatening their own employees to meet desired targets. Wells Fargo Bank is a well-established bank whereby any ordinary person would expect such a toxic work culture. As a result of this mistreatment, employees have been attempting to unionize since 2015 with a demand for better staffing, 30% raise in minimum wages, and a work-life balance arrangement. The toxic organizational culture negatively impact employee productivity, causing misalignments with the company's goals. This factor appears to be a noteworthy contributor to Wells Fargo's reported 6% decline in revenue from the previous year, as outlined in the 2022 annual report.
Hello, Miss. I'm Jen Am, and now we will move on to the regulatory risk. Wells Fargo is a historically prominent institution that is currently grappling with regulatory challenges stemming from its failure to adhere to rules and regulations. Over recent years, the bank has incurred substantial fines due to various breaches. One notable penalty was a staggering 3.7 billion for gross mismanagement in 2022. Additionally, the bank had to pay 500 million each to the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau in 2018 for abusive practices in mortgage and car lending divisions. In 2020, a 3 billion settlement was reached with the US Department of Justice over the illegal creation of millions of accounts without customer approval. These regulatory issues have taken a toll on Wells Fargo financial status and profitability, leading to a decline. To address the continuous occurrence of scandals, the bank had to allocate a significant sum for penalties and legal fees. This compliance failure not only increases the risk of financial instability, but also disrupts the bank's operations, diverting management's attention to resolving regulatory problems, potentially causing inefficiencies.
Hi, my name is Yingshan, and I'm going to present the idiosyncratic risk that Wells Fargo is facing. After the fake account scandal, Wells Fargo faces fines of over $9 billion, and the Federal Reserve kept their asset growth at $2 trillion. This has tarnished the bank's reputation and limit its growth, making shareholders uncertain about their investments. For instance, they settled one penalty but now face another $2.1 billion for denying mortgage modifications. So, the shareholders are worried about the bank's future as the investment risk is rising. Next is the liquidity risk. Wells Fargo struggles to regain trust after a scandal, leading to a decline in its stock value. Recent lawsuits from shareholders accusing the company of misleading information add to further trust issues. This makes it tough for existing shareholders to sell their stocks as potential investors are wary. The imbalance between the company's current assets and liabilities raises a red flag, indicating potential trouble meeting short-term debts and threatening its financial standing. In summary, Wells Fargo faces challenges that not only affect the bank, but also shareholders and potential investors. It is crucial to approach this risk carefully, considering the broader implications for the bank's future and the investments of those involved. Thank you.
Hello, Miss. My name is Wing. So now I'm going to proceed with the recommendation for Wells Fargo to address its current crisis. As we all know, recovery from corporate scandal is not a quick and easy process. Therefore, the application of whistleblower policy is recommended and can be used to overcome the issues. For example, the Wells Fargo employees are working under a stressful working environment and the threat of being terminated, which led to the fake account crisis in the end. However, this is the way of employees secure their job position. So this policy can allow the employee report regarding any unethical company behavior anonymously. So once discovered, the serious action like demote position, ethical training, and termination of employment will be taken. Next, the collaboration with the professional team like IT technical team and external auditors. Based on the crisis that damaged the company reputation, the process of restructuring and reforming the management and staff is important. So for the IT technical teams, they can identify the system errors and implement system upgrade immediately. Also, their advanced monitoring system can detect abnormal parts. For the external auditors, they will conduct the regular audit and testing to identify the errors, omission, or fraud in the bank system and accounts. This collaboration will improve the bank system quality assurance and minimize the technical risk. Last recommendation is Wells Fargo must provide an immediate and sincere public apology when there's any crisis happen again in the future. This shows the company's willingness to admit its mistake and be transparent on the cause and corrective action. The sincerely apologize and regular updates on corrective action process may earn back the stakeholder satisfaction and trust, as well as the company reputation. In short, these three strategies are important for Wells Fargo recovery and the restoration of trust. That's all for my part, and I'll pass the time to the next presenter. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm Zian, and I will be discussing Wells Fargo's leadership effectiveness in responding to the crisis. The crisis aftermath resulted in substantial fines, settlements, and criminal charges against senior officials, causing serious harm to the bank's reputation. Wells Fargo initiated measures to respond to the crisis, but the results seem to indicate that its efforts were not successful in rebuilding stakeholder confidence. In an effort to recover from the fake account scandal, Wells Fargo initiated robust measures, including strengthening compliance and ethics programs, enhancing accountability and transparency, and improving customer service and communication. A comprehensive marketing campaign underscored the bank's dedication to ethical business practices. Unfortunately, these efforts did not yield the desired results, impacting both performance and financial stability. Ongoing skepticism from consumers and investors suggests that trust has not been fully restored. To address the mismanagement issue, Wells Fargo engaged in negotiation with the CFPB, resulting in a significant settlement. The CFPB acknowledged the bank's effort in resolving the issue in 2020, influenced by the CEO's commitment to enhancing operational procedures and establishing a robust risk and control infrastructure. As for the employee unionization issue, ongoing employee unionization efforts underscored the bank's continued disregard for employee welfare. The company's culture, characterized by understaffing and unresolved customer service issues, led employees to continue to seek unionization in 2023, with management allegedly indifferent to their concerns. Although Wells Fargo emphasized prioritizing direct communication over union involvement, persistent issues like salary disparities and labor abuse allegations persisted. In conclusion, Wells Fargo's current strategies fall short of addressing the complex issue affecting its reputation and performance. To regain stakeholder confidence, the bank must engage with unions, foster a more inclusive culture, and prioritize transparent communication with employees. Rebuilding trust and safeguarding the business require a commitment to fair labor practices and transparency. Demonstrating ethical behavior while tackling these issues is vital for Wells Fargo's resurgence.
In conclusion, Wells Fargo finds itself at a critical juncture, facing financial setbacks and reputational damage. The bank's challenges include a 2016 fake account scandal, a short-termism culture, systemic failures and ethical breaches, leading to employee unionization and regulatory non-compliance. To overcome these challenges, restructuring and reforming management are crucial. Implementing effective internal controls, such as thorough investigations, ethics training, and transparent disclosure is recommended. Strict disciplinary actions and the establishment of a whistleblower program are vital steps to address issues, protect employees, and mitigate risks. Only through concerted efforts to rectify past wrongs and establish a foundation of ethical practices can Wells Fargo aspire to regain its status as a trusted financial institution. So now is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.